Hi, welcome to the Consumer. Thanks for tuning in. After a crazy excursion to the Western Europe, and to be fair to the Eastern Europe, I decided to fly to the Hungarian capital of Budapest for an afternoon drenched in the city's captivating vibe. Welcome to the journey. And as you just saw, that I've landed in Budapest. It's called Budapest. I know I can pronounce that. Probably it's Budapest, or I don't know. But we're here. Mission 1 is to get the currency exchange, and let's go do that first. Mission 1 is complete, which was the conversion of the currency, and I've done that. And now the next goal is to get the day ticket, which is around 1650 forints. That's the currency of this country, Hungary. And I bought the ticket, and the number 3 is now to head to the city center. So I'll be heading to the city center because city centers are supposed to be beautiful. And it's Budapest. Who knows? Okay, so I finally made it to the city center. Like it's not the city center, it's somewhere close to the city center. Let's go to the river because without going to the river you do not feel like you're at the city center. Yeah. Unfortunately, I was naive enough to dedicate just an afternoon to this city, assuming it wouldn't have much to offer. And boy, was I wrong. But by the way, the reason why I stopped by at the river is not that I'm fond of rivers or anything. I pretty much... Okay, I am. A little bit, just a little bit. But that wasn't the reason why I stopped here. The reason was that I had to charge my phone, and watching the view and making a couple of time lapses, not a couple, just a single time lapse of around the river. We'll be heading out. Another thing about this place that I gotta tell you, that if Pakistan were to be a member of the European Union, Pakistan would have been Hungary. I mean, it has so many of the fields of Pakistan in it. I don't know why, but I really think that this is absolutely like Pakistan. They're very chill and they're very Pakistani, I would say. Yeah. And by the way, this fancy building that you see behind me, or the one I was speaking in front of, is called the Corvinus University of Budapest. I just had to tell you that this is a university. Oh, and this happens to be the main city market. It's also a pretty fancy building, and it doesn't look like a market at all. It looks like a fort or something, or a castle something. And let's go inside the market and see what it has, and I'll show you a B-roll of the market as well. B-roll first, and then we'll go into the market. Yes. One thing is for sure, cleanliness really isn't where its similarities lie with Pakistan. So I immediately had two issues, three. Number one, my phone wasn't charging. I didn't bring the charger, which is a terrible thing, which cost me a huge amount. I shouldn't be making such kind of mistakes. Second, I was hungry, so I found a solution. Third, I was thirsty. I found another solution. And now I am headed to sightsee. Nor is the architecture any bit Pakistani, but it had overcrowded trams, manual ticket checks, and their currency is more like the Pakistani rupee. So yeah. I even found locks for this bridge. By the way, I'm headed towards the Buda Castle. You can see that over there. I showed you in the B-roll. Anyway, there is a 1.3 kilometers hike towards there. I mean, the city is pretty beautiful. I mean, on this side, it's the modern. I wouldn't call it modern city. It's a different city. The other side is more like the Soviet Union side. It's absolutely Soviet Union. I'll show you the vibes of that side of the city. I found locks on this bridge. These are the three news that I wanted to share with you. There's a lot of crowd here, and I'm running a little bit short, not short on time, but I have other places to go as well to show you as much of Budapest and show us as much of Budapest as I can. So I am gonna skip going upstairs. Let's go somewhere else. On my way to somewhere else, I saw this. Check this out. I'll show this to you in a B-roll. This is the shape of the fishes that they've made from the soft drink tin cans. Yeah, the recycled ones. Impressive stuff. now you'll get to understand what I was talking about. Getting the Soviet Union feels because this architecture is absolutely Soviet. Absolutely Soviet. I mean, some of the bits are European as well. One of the things that I'm gonna tell you about, look over there. If you look over there, I am sure you cannot see that, but I'll show you in the B-roll. This city is famous for its thermal baths. I was not gonna take one of them, although they're cheap, but I wasn't gonna take one of them. I decided that. I didn't decide that. I was here for just a little bit of a while, just to witness the amazing architecture of the city. But this is a dedication of that aspect of the city. Watch this B-roll. It's gonna be very rich and very lit. I'll see you afterwards. Correction. From Soviet architecture, I actually mean the Eastern European architecture. If anyone is offended, I apologize. Oh, and right next to the Parliament building, there is this memorial for the uprising against the Soviets. It has bullet marks to show how violently they dealt with it. And that's one of the memoriams. There is another one. I'm going to show you that as well. So let's go there. This is the Holocaust Memorial. Down there, down there, you can see the shoes of the people who were made to stand here. And then they were shot in their backs and their dead bodies fell into the river. That's how it went. And that's a terrible thing, but you know, these shoes are representation of how that happened at this particular point in this city. Yeah. Oh, it's okay, no problem. You know, when I was talking to you about one of the sides of the city resembling the Soviet sides, so this is what I was talking about. You can watch it in the background. This side is absolutely Russia. My European river inventory extends up to 3 rivers. Number 1, Rhine River, where I live, Cologne. It's there. It's quite a huge river. Number 2, Seine River, which is in Paris. I saw it in Paris. And then this Danube River. And I believe this one is the biggest of the 3. So that's that. Just had to let you know that. With this, we reach the end of our today's video. Like this video in particular, the trip to Budapest. I hope it's called Budapest, I know. But you do try to say that as well, because we Pakistanis have quite a lot of voices that the other accents or dialects do not have, and we can pronounce that. So why not pronounce the accurate one? Anyway, this is it for today's video. This video about Budapest, and I hope you liked it. This is the Consyoumer signing out, and I hope that you liked the video. So don't forget to leave the feedback on how we can improve. With this, thank you so much for watching. And this journey ends with the regret of not being able to spend more time in this amazing city. Dear Budapest, the city with the breathtaking skyline, some other time indeed. So the mission 1 is complete, which was the conversion of the currency, and I've done that. Mission 1 is complete, which was the conversion of the currency, and I've done that. Fishes that are made from the cans of the bottles, the cans of the bottles. What am I saying? From the tin can bottles. Tin can soft drinks. Yes, soft drinks tin cans. Yeah. This is the richer side in the architectural end, and I don't know if I'm in the frame or not. And I believe this one is the biggest of the 3. It's comparatively, I don't know, it might be equivalent to the size of the Rhine River, I'm not sure, but Dur ke dhol suhane, you've heard that. It's a proverb in Urdu. It says that you like someone else's plate's food, you like the food from someone else's plate. So that's that. So that's that, and I like this river, and it's a bigger one.